I did that video a little while back about going to the monastery and doing a 30-day silent retreat where I cooked a lot of these foods. And this was one of the dishes. If you're not vegan and you have somebody coming over, this is a dish to make that's super easy. Just pop it one pan, pop it in the oven just before they get here. So satisfying. Totally hits the spot.
I'm starving, old man.
Start with 2 cloves of garlic. Add it right to the bowl. 1 onion. Nothing fancy with the onion. I'm just gonna cut it in half. Half again, and then just like this. Right to the bowl. A couple bell peppers. So I have 3 of them and a tiny little red one that came with the package. You can use any color you want. They're all the same flavor, but if you like it colorful, I do like a little bit more color on the peppers, just for visual. I'm just gonna shave it down. Compost the pit. Do that with all of them. Now for me, and it's just me bugging out, but I don't like the white stuff in the middle. I was always taught to remove that, so I try to do the best I can with taking the white stuff out. It's not something you have to be worried about. This is just one of my quirks. Dice these same size as the onion. Don't put too much thought into it. Going for quick and delicious. Okay, if they're not the same size in this one, a little bit rustic. Add them all to the bowl. And I'm gonna use these baby potatoes. This would be the biggest one in the bunch. You wash the potatoes. I'm just gonna cut these in half. Whether you do it lengthwise or the other way, widthwise, it's up to you. However you wanna do them. I just cut them all in half. Gives me more surface area for seasoning. And they're gonna be more of like a large hash brownie, the way I know them. I'm gonna add these right to the bowl. Okay, this is step 1, just getting all these into the bowl. That's it, very easy. I preheated the oven to 200 degrees Celsius, and that's 400 degrees Fahrenheit. Now we're gonna season them. Quick rinse in the sink, and then I'm just gonna pull these apart quick. Rosemary's pretty relatively easy. And the thyme. My biggest concern is I don't want to be chewing on any lumber that stalks too much. Do the best I can, pull off the little baby leaves. Rough chop, quick one. Add all those right to the bowl. And any stragglers. Rest of the seasoning's pretty easy. I'm gonna use about 3/4 of a teaspoon of smoked paprika, good pinch of salt, and then a good pinch of black pepper, probably another tablespoon, maybe and a half, because I like the black pepper. And then olive oil, and then I'm just gonna stir it up. To be super easy, we're just gonna use an oven-safe casserole dish or a pan. A little bit of the oil right to the bottom here, just helps with the cleanup later on. Coat the pan. Make sure you get all that flavor out. It's beautiful, nice and colorful. Everything's coated with the herbs and spices. It smells great. Let's get to the next bit. Super firm tofu, it's packed in water. Drain it, quickly squeeze excess water out. Tofu, and there it is. I love tofu. Gotta do the obligatory, just a little slice, because we're not gonna be cutting it up, but good girl. Good girl. Give me a kiss. Good girl. Vegan mayonnaise. I'm gonna add 1, 2 good size tablespoons, 1 tablespoon of Dijon, a tablespoon of olive oil. Today I am going to be using the egg-spired yolks on you.
You're hilarious, darling.
This is from that Nutritional Beast video that we did a little ways back. I'll link the recipe below, but essentially it's a little bit of black salt, herbs and spices, and a lot of nutritional yeast all mixed together. Perfect for this dish. I'm going to add 1, 2, 3 tablespoons. That's an extra 18 grams of protein right there. I'm just going to take a fork and stir it in. I'm going to add 3, 4 tablespoons of water. You can see that. Just going to take the tofu, goes right in it. Might get your hands a little bit messy, but I'm going to just toss it around, just coating the whole entire block. Make a little space here, still leaving some of the veg on the bottom. Plop it right in the middle. And then the rest of this right on top. Clean up cutting board. There you go. That's what it's going to look like before you put it in the oven. Siri, sweetheart, set the timer for 25 minutes. And then we'll check it and I'll see if it's done enough. And we'll go from there. Looks gorgeous. Beautiful. Exactly what we're looking. Move things over to the side a little bit. Essentially, I'm just going to scramble it in. They have a nice little... Oh no! Oh my. Posted it with Francesca. I'm sorry. I messed up bad. I took my microphone off, set it on the windowsill, and then continued to film. I know. I'm horrible. I'm learning. I leave Post-it notes around the house for me to not screw up like that. I'm sorry. So what I was saying, when I pulled out the tofu like that, it came out amazing. And then you can take it and you can scramble it in the pan like that, or you could serve it whole. But if you scramble it in the pan like that, then you can serve it like a buffet style and let people take their own, or you could plate it up. You do it like that and then pop it back in the oven for another 10 minutes to crisp up the edges, because once you open up the tofu and you want to mix all those flavors in together, but you want them to get that crispy bit on top, because that's what's delicious. Hey, I love you. Which brings up my tiny little talk. I'm gonna set some boundaries. If you say anything negative about my dog, I'm abusing her because I put her on a plant-based diet. If you tell me I kiss my dog too much, you know what, you can kiss. I'm gonna treat my dog the absolute best I can. She is so amazing. She helps me so much. Do you think I'm not gonna kiss my own dog in my own house while I'm cooking just because I'm doing a video and you think it's unsanitary? Just go watch somebody else. The ignorance is just glaring. I won't be able to read all the comments anymore. Thank goodness I can see why people have such a hard time on social media, because some of the comments, and most of them are from adults, which is ridiculous. My mom taught me, if you don't have anything nice to say, you don't say it at all. Just don't say it. Move along. If you don't like what I'm doing, don't watch my channel. Some woman was giving me shit about my tattoos, saying I need to find Jesus. Come on, come on. Seriously, I'm not gonna be able to pander to the pus. So if you got nothing nice to say, don't say it at all. But now that's off my chest. For the folks out there that are wanting to learn more and that appreciate what's going on, thank you. You have my heartfelt gratitude and everything. I think you're amazing for trying. We're all trying to be our best. And I hope I can be of some benefit to you. Thank you. That's the dish. Now let's go finish this up. Oh yeah. Look at that. Fantastic. You could serve it and put it right on the table like this. You could do it buffet style. You could plate it up. It's up to you how you want to serve it. This is perfect. Now, if I don't have any bread, because this would be great on toast. But what I do have is some tortillas. So I'm going to make some breakfast wraps. Toast these up quick. I have 3 pieces of vegan cheese. I can't not laugh. So I'm going to put one on each one of these. Franks, here you go. Good girl, that's one. There you go, baby. Potatoes. So make sure you get some of those peppers on there. Egg scramble, tofu. That is a great breakfast right there. The camera. Beautiful. Look at that. Super delicious. Super filling. Gorgeous. Look at that, baby. And I like hot sauce. This is what I got in my fridge right now. A little bit of red hot. Yeah. Super good. What's really good about this is that the texture of the tofu, it mimics eggs like spot on. And then with that nutritional yeast blend of flavorings, really good. And the potato, you know, I'm a huge fan of breakfast potatoes, peppers and onions. It's pretty classic, traditional dish just made with tofu. And the mayo, the reason why I like using that mayo is it adds that creamy fattiness texture, that feel. And it has flavor, but the flavor that you season it with, super delicious and exactly what I want. And a little teeny bit of tang from that mustard. You can't really tell it's even there, but I need it there because it adds that extra layer of flavor. I still have this much. So I'm gonna portion this up, have it for later. And you don't have to use it, you know, wrap, put it on toast. You just have it as a bowl like this. Super good. These are huge leftover portions. 3 of them. So you can get easily 4 or 5 of those wraps out of this. Come on, come close this with me. There you go. You do this. If you like this video, Check out these videos because I have a lot more coming up. Give me a kiss. Give me a big fat kiss, Franks. Yeah. I love you. Love you. See you next time.